This YCN segment is brought to you by Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer.
Welcome back. We're here at H.R. Clough in Kearsarge Heating in Warner, New Hampshire. And joining me now is the director of Toward Zero, a new skit production, Caleb Parsons. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
So this sounds like a great murder mystery going on at the Warner Town Hall, November 9, 10, and 11. Okay, tell us a little synopsis of the story.
So this is Toward Zero by Agatha Christie, so you know that it's going to be very complex, but I picked this particular mystery to do because it's not really so much about the murder as it is the characters that are involved and the relationships between those characters.
Okay.
Someone is in love with someone else who is also in love with that person, but then that person also has feelings for somebody else, and you know he's brought his wife and his ex-wife with him to this location, and everything's going to be very, very, very chaotic. And the murder doesn't really happen until much later in the play, and it really leaves you wondering not only who is the murderer, but who is actually going to get murdered.
Okay.
It's very suspenseful, and will be actually between the acts of the show, we'll be polling the audience as to who they think gets killed and who is the killer, and we'll be showing that data. I love data. Showing that data in between and then at the end of the show so that everyone can see what people thought. During our first read-through of the show, I polled the cast, and they were all over the place. So it's very fun. There's a lot going on. Christie is very complex as to, you know, things that might be clues but might also not be, and then they end up actually being clues. It's a lot of fun. Oh
yeah, Agatha Christie is a classic. I think it's perfect time of year for a murder mystery.
Oh yes.
You know, it works well in the fall. So, and for age appropriateness, you think maybe like 13 and up, just because of the complexities.
Yes, yes.
Okay, well, it sounds great. The Warner Town Hall, I think, is one of the best places to see a show.
It is. It has such a great, it has an enormous stage, and just in general, the very tall ceiling, and there's plenty of room for chairs, and then you also have a balcony.
Yeah.
It's a really great space, and SKIT has done more than a couple of its last productions there at the town hall, and it's a really great space to use.
Yes, it really is. And then the little town of Warner's right there. You can go grab a meal before, you know, get some coffee.
Dinner and a show, go to the local. Yeah, it's perfect.
Good. Let's talk a little bit about where tickets might be available.
So tickets will be available at Tatewell Gallery in New London. Okay. And then they'll also be available at Skudax in Warner, and also Main Street Bookends in Warner.
Okay. And then at the door, if the seating permits.
Yes. Yep.
And what is the capacity of that hall?
That is a very good question. I think we can definitely fit probably about 100 people in there.
Okay, all right.
Possibly more.
Nice to get them beforehand, though, so good.
Yes.
Well, we've got the information up on the screen for the website and some links so people can take a look at some behind-the-scenes pictures and get more information. So best wishes.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.